party split, with some members heading into town to go shopping, and others staying back. Dee Dee had her first horseback ride, where she learned to ride with Weaver. Zilla stayed in the greenhouse, where she hung out with other Carousel Court members. And Livy, Godfrey, and Morgus found some bounties, went to the mirror room, and went on a search for a certain quality of pearl before heading back to the Drunken Stump, where the party reconvenes to find that Scylla has gone off to do the rat bounty on her own. Our group decides that they'll take on a bounty of their own, searching for a brother that has gone crabbing and hasn't been seen in a few days. And as they head off north onto the beach in search of this young man, they chat. And that is where we find the party.
Following the shore north. It's a beautiful sunny day on the coast. The waves are coming in at a peaceful cadence. My brain just got way ahead of itself. The water.
We jump a few hundred years advanced in technology in this helicopter.
There's a Coast Guard cutter just coming into Florencia.
Yeah. We wave.
The water isn't very choppy today. That's what I was about to say, but it just came out chop. The choppers aren't biting. Oh, geez. Okay. So yeah, it's gorgeous. You're just heading north. Is there anything you all would like to do as you walk together?
Skip rocks.
In the ocean again? Morgus, what do you do as you see her trying
you
to
keep
skip
on
rocks?
saying you can't skip rocks in the ocean, but I've done so very successfully.
You said it's not that choppy today. I feel like I have a chance.
I really think Morgus is just gonna watch and keep, maybe shake his head a little bit and kind of half scoff, half laugh. You know, just not in derision or anything. Just amusement at, you know, someone doing something that keeps them amused or makes them happy.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Ziva, yeah, go ahead.
Livy's like bringing out some books to try to see if there was like any correlation between like demons and the invisible. Probably not. It's probably just useless, but he's like looking more into demons now as a concept since what happened before.
Like just pontificating on it, like just thinking about it.
Yeah, trying to see think how did that happen? What demon was that? Like he doesn't think. He's trying to make sure that wasn't like an offshoot.
Yeah, give me a history check as you think back to your times in college and the class you didn't think you would ever need on demonology.
Yeah, he kind of just took that to be edgy.
As you do.
Like everyone was taking the class on like I don't know, like sociology, and he was like, ugh, I'm gonna do something real. Something that demonology. Okay, so
totally real.
Oh, that's fun. So that's history is 15 plus 7.
Oh wow. All right.
22.
So, yeah. Something about the outside that you hate and the fresh air And with these new friends, as you're thinking about this, you 100% remember exactly what type of demon fits the description. And they're called shadow demons.
Oh,
And the imps are called quasits.
Do I know anything else about shadow demons? Is that just their name?
You know that they are workers. Definitely not anywhere close to the top of the rungs of the army of demons. Pretty low grade, sent in to just, stay to the shadows and get things done. Yeah.
Oh
That's
no,
kinda
that's
what
not
you know.
good. I think I may figure something out about something kind of disturbing when I think about it. Whatever Genevieve was, she was a shadow demon.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
Living.
Or just out loud?
Oh, it's just anyone. Sorry, I out loud to everyone. Okay. So the reason it's disturbing, just besides the fact demons are disturbing, is they're usually workers. They don't lead armies or everything. Like they serve a higher
Shadow
demon.
demons.
You're saying there's
Shadow
a
demons
worse demon?
Oh, much worse demons.
Oh, that's great.
She I believe if I'm remembering, like she was near the bottom of the ladder. So
that's the
she
bottom of the
can't-
ladder?
well, I think the quartz, the little imp things we saw were the bottom of the ladder, but she was like 1 or 2 spaces up.
Jeez, I like to think I'm pretty tall, but even I might need stilts if we have to approach the top of this ladder.
Livy ignores that. So, unless this was a very, very, very ambitious shadow demon, she wasn't in charge of this.
That's not comforting. I can't. I mean, the two things that occurred to me first. First, what sort of there's so much speculation, but if a demon of any higher level than the shadow demon is interfering in Florencia with the royal family or the court or the fate of Mysteria, that seems more specifically where the infiltration happened. But I do remember someone saying that Eninoth and Genevieve were close. And if Genevieve was a shadow demon, there's so many threads that intersect there. So what's the motive? The second thing I can't help but wonder is, are higher level demons the only entities that a shadow demon might work for? Could that shadow demon have been bound, perhaps, to anything?
What do you mean bound?
Well, the best example I can give you is, and he'll snap his fingers and there'll be this blur of motion that will sort of clarify and resolve into his little owl at his shoulder. Bitsy here isn't actually an owl. She's a fey creature that takes the form of an owl, and she's bound to me as my familiar.
Are you saying someone has a demon as a pet?
That's...
Much, but if I remember correctly, that's not usually demons. Demons, one of the reasons you should never summon demons is because unlike devils, they're not going to try to make a deal with you. They're going to try to take the territory, I believe. Like they corrupt everything. Like with Genevieve, all of the little imps that were following her, she was corrupting the land.
I don't dispute that. It's just a speculative possibility. I mean, you could make a deal with the devil.
Yes, I know.
I imagine there are ways to bind a demon into service, like I have with Beatsy.
That's horrifying.
And he'll snap his fingers, and the owl will just sort of, like, its motion will become blurred, and it'll just fade away into nothing.
It is perhaps I'm pushing back on this so much because I don't want it to be true. Anyone who can bind a demon is incredibly powerful.
As you're thinking back, Livy, even more about not just who this shadow demon is, but their place and where they kind of come about, you like literally hear your old professor's voice in your head saying, "Oh, shadow demons, they're not from the Underdark. Nope. They're created by evil magic from mortals here on this plane. And then they're hired. They're kind of like freelancers." You hear that in your brain.
You might be I remember. Okay. Demons aren't made in the Infernal. They're made here on our world. And they by evil magic. And they usually work for people almost as mercenaries. Mercenaries for hire.
Well, there's the tack then.
Oh.
Someone created or ensorcelled or contracted Genevieve not to do what they're doing at a very high level. So that's one thing to keep in mind, I suppose.
Right now it's all speculation. It is good that we have this, and we should focus on it, but I think I see the cove approaching up ahead.
Yeah. As you say that, Godfrey, you all become increasingly aware of just like an abundance of crabs that have appeared on the beach. Not aggressive towards you, they're just kind of chittering around, and there's blue ones and purple ones and yellow ones and orange ones, and they just kind of look at you and skitter away. Everyone give me a perception check.
Can I roll a disadvantage because Livy is so fascinated by the crabs? His eyes are lighting up as
Sure.
he's just... I've decided Livy fucking loves crabs. So...
It's an 11 for me.
Oh, that's a disappointing. That was another 20.
13.
That was a 2,
21
so a
Marcus.
4.
Beautiful.
I got a nat 20 and then I got
I'm
a
okay
2.
with my 13.
Self-inflicted. What was
4.
yours again, Godfrey? Sorry.
11.
Sorry.
Okay. Morgus and Ziba, you hear voices north, loud
You
yelling.
hear that?
Is that happy yelling or I'm in danger yelling?
I suspect I'm in danger yelling.
Why does that hear me to suspect? Like, optimism. They could be having fun. Yeah, we should probably go check it out.
Either way, it's in the direction we're going.
But watch out for the crabs. Watch out for the crabs.
Legs. Look at them scrolling. Look at their little pincers.
As cute as they are, there's yelling in that direction that we should probably
Oh,
investigate.
all right. Yeah. Okay.
I'll race you.
Living longingly mouths goodbye at the crabs.
What a nice beach walk this has been.
There are a lot of crabs. You all end up dancing along with their sideways dances as you try to step around them on the sand. And as you keep moving north, you hear a lower voice kind of rumbling like, I told you to never come back here, and you didn't listen. And this is your consequence, and my friends will get the last laugh. And you hear like a tiny voice going, please, sir, we'll never crab here again, I promise. We'll never crab here again, please. And you approach, and as you come around a slight corner of the tree line where it juts a little bit farther out into the beach, you see in front of you a large log, a boat a little ways off on the shore, and up on a platform close to the trees is a large green turtle with a blue robe and staff in hand. On the beach near that log, you see 5 giant crabs, all encircling a small boy who sits in the sand.
Look, they're magnificent. Oh, there's a person.
Are you trying
That's
to be
just a
sneaky?
child.
I don't think Godfrey would be.
Okay.
Livy would try and fail.
You don't know that.
Okay. Livy's gonna try. Let's see. Let's see how I roll. Oh, he didn't fail. That's 21.
You're super stealthy.
For the first time.
Describe to me how Livy's being stealthy on a wide open beach.
Livy is gawking at the crabs in pure love, trips, like rolls, and accidentally hides behind a rock. That's how.
Right. The situation is before you. What are you all doing?
Excuse me,
I'm
sir.
gonna sneak onto this giant crab. I see this giant crab, and I think of my horse lessons, and I go, I want to ride that. So I'm just trying to sneak up on this one crab so I can ride it.
Okay,
I
give me
did
a
a
stealth
nat
check.
20. I saw the crab, and I said, I want to ride that.
All right, I'm rolling perception for this crab. We'll see what happens. No,
Can you beat a
not
nat
a nat
20?
20. The only way to beat a nat 20 is to
I
get a
did
nat
have
20. And then it's not a beat, it's a contest. All right, so you all see Ziba slowly creeping like a predator up to this fucking giant crab. Livy's tripped and disappeared. Godfrey is. Are you walking towards the turtle, or are you staying back?
I'm walking towards the turtle and I'm calling out to him.
Mm-hmm.
I think Morgus is looking out going, oh dear. Oh no. And I'm going to move closer to the tree line. Are those tree line or a rock?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, trees.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to move closer to the tree line. I'm going to be following Godfrey. Not too far behind, but I want to keep the scene within my view. So I'm like positioning myself to be like facing the turtle off to where Zipa.
Okay. Godfrey, as you speak to the turtle, he looks in your direction. This doesn't concern you. Please, leave now.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid it does. There has been a bounty posted in town. I presume about this young lad you have surrounded with giant crabs right now.
What is a bounty?
Well, it's like a job. You know, someone in town, something's gone wrong. They ask people to try to solve it.
He just looks towards you. As you get closer and closer, this turtle looks like they live in the woods. They have barnacles all over their shell and even their skin, and their robes are tattered and drained. And he has like this like hermit gone wrong like gleam in his eye.
My name is Godfrey.
Uh-huh.
How should I... What should I call you?
Crabs do not have names. No name.
No name. Great. If you don't mind, we could just... We'll take care of this for you. He'll never come back to this cove, and it'll be fine.
You will kill him.
What?
My plan is to kill him.
Your plan is to kill him?
Yes.
Well, don't worry. We'll make sure he never comes back here.
Okay. Do it now.
Will do. And Godfrey will go over. He'll pick up the young boy. And, he'll take a few steps towards the, like, between the giant crabs. And then he will run as fast as he can down the shore.
Okay. As you start running, he says, "No!" And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
It seemed a little too easy.
Oh,
I'm going to use my
dice,
reaction.
No.
Because
Uh-huh.
I imagine he's within 30 feet of me when this moment happens. Is that accurate?
That would be...
No, he's run into the center of the crabs and is running away from you. I imagine you stuck to the tree line.
Like, when this happens, is... When he has to make that saving throw, is he within 30? Okay, never mind.
Oof, that's rough.
Yeah.
Tools of measurement exist in our world. It's exactly 35 feet, listeners.
Okay.
No,
Sure, I got a
he's not.
6.
Okay.
You're using your...
I can't.
You can't use your reaction. So... You watch as Godfrey, with this small boy in his arms, going, "Thank you, sir. Kind sir." And he just freezes, paralyzed, in a mid-run. And the boy goes, "Oh, I got too excited."
Morgus is going to look up at the... seeing this, Morgus is immediately going to look up.
We're going to roll for initiative.
Okay.
And then y'all can take your actions.
I want to jump on this crab so bad.
Anchor is an all-in-one podcasting platform that allows you to record, edit, add music, publish across every platform. It gives you your own website, allows you to customize and brand that website, and honestly, it's all in one place, and it's so easy. You literally just drag and drop and drag and place, and it is so easy. I'm not even sure if the podcast would have made it this far if it weren't so quick and convenient. So, if you are thinking about starting a podcast or currently have a podcast, why not switch to Anchor? It's a all-in-one free podcasting platform. And all you have to do is download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Seriously, download the app, go to anchor.fm, and get started. Godfrey gets to go first.
Okay. And I am paralyzed, right?
You are paralyzed. You may make the save again.
Another wisdom save?
Yes.
That is 17.
You are successfully unparalyzed.
Is that at the end of my turn?
That is
Okay,
the end
sweet.
of your turn. All right. Next thing you know, Mr. Turtle is not looking at Godfrey anymore, unaware that he is unparalyzed, but is looking at the crab friends in a circle around the small boy, and he says, "Get them!" And they begin to turn towards the party. And that is to Livy.
Livy's gonna be a little bit heartbroken and then think for a second, stand up out of stealth. He's like, Mr. You're a crab, so you don't have a name. Hello. May I ask why we're not allowed on the beach? We just...
You may be on the beach, but these are my family. He was eating and killing my family in large rows.
Oh, it's terrible.
He must die and never return.
Did you,
And now,
wait,
you must die too.
you warned him?
I warned him and his brother.
Could I persuade you they perhaps punish them without killing them?
How?
Well, they killed your family, which is terrible, but perhaps they can help you sustain the beach. Perhaps clear away any litter and help your family in other ways. Community service?
No.
But why?
Give me a persuasion check.
No. Okay.
You know this man.
18?
Okay. Let's see. Let's see how insightful Mr. Turtle is. That's a natural 20.
Damn, okay.
No. You humanoid, you mean to everyone, and you never keep your word.
I'm not human and I love crabs. They're really cute.
Your feet are still surrounded by like skittering, dancing
Livy's
crabs.
It's very difficult for him not to be very extremely distracted by the cute crabs.
All right. You have your action economy still.
I don't want to hurt the crabs though. Instead of hurting the crabs, let's see. I was hoping that would work. You know what? I'm gonna do enhance ability, and I'm going to do owl wisdom on who has the worst wisdom here.
That is metagaming and is not allowed.
That's not allowed. I apologize. Let's see.
You must choose, and you must choose wisely.
You know what? That's a silly question. It's just
How long have
It's
we
just-
known each
it's-
other, Livy?
it's either Dee or Morgus. It's Dee. You know what? It's Dee.
I believe I resent that remark.
I use it.
I don't know where the doubt's coming from.
That you're not wise?
You don't know. You don't know
Dee Dee's
how wise
less
I am or
wise.
I'm not. How dare you?
I thought I made it pretty clear.
She is a child. Everyone is inherently more wise as long as you're above the age of whatever maturity you reach.
All right, so you're casting this on DD. Your wisdom is now what?
It has advantage.
Oh, great. On wisdom.
wisdom.
Great.
I figured that might be useful.
Bonus action or movement?
I'm gonna kind of stay in the back, and as a bonus action, can I like get some crumbs from my bag and feed them to the crabs?
Sure.
Okay.
That's what you would like to
That's what
do.
I would really like
That's-
to do. I think that's what Livy would like it to do as a way to apologize.
All right,
Okay.
Morgus.
Taking in all of this, Morgus's eyes are going to kind of dart around a little bit between Godfrey and the turtle. And as he looks up toward the turtle, my eyes are going to start to glow, one blue, one white, with gold flecks again. And his voice will kind of shift to be a little deeper and be like, if you can't be convinced. And then he's going to lift his hand and snap his fingers, and it's going to echo a bit. And I'm going to cast Mind Whip on the druid. On the turtle, rather. And I need you to make an intelligence saving throw, DC 14.
Okie dokie. That's a 17.
Okay, let me just put this up.
Takes 3d6 on a failed save.
I think it's a save or
Half as much damage.
I think it's half as much damage, so I'll just click this.
Beautiful.
So half of that, and then the additional effects does not happen.
Great. So 6 damage to this turtle man.
All right, and then I believe Morgus is going to then move about. It was here I went. Yeah, that's within my movement. So yeah, I'm going to move away from the tree line, sort of diagonal to the line of crabs, so I can get a better vantage point between Godfrey in the middle and the turtle up above. And that's going to be my turn.
Ziba, you're stealthing behind this crab.
Want to ride the crab.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a perception check for this crab, and I need you to roll athletics as you've made it close enough to hop on.
Could be better. 17.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely have enough athletic ability to hop onto the back of this crab and hold on to the shell-like protrusions that stick out their back. But the crab knows that you are there.
I would hope so.
Would you like to do anything else? Bonus action?
Ooh. I don't know if I really want to, hurt it. Okay, this is a pretty cool crab, and I'm finally getting to ride it. We're not really gung-ho on hurting the crabs, are we?
Are you asking everyone?
Livy doesn't.
I think I'm just gonna turn to Livy and be like, Livy, look at this!
Livy will clap. Amazing, Ziba. Didi,
These
you're
crabs are so
incredible.
cool! These
Right?
crabs are
Crabs are
amazing.
amazing. They're the perfect creatures.
I'm just kind of forgetting we're in the middle of a rescue mission right now. I hope Eliza were complimenting his crabs.
It's the crab's turn. This crab, the crab with Dee Dee on its back is going to, try and get you with its pinchers, realizing that it can't reach that far. And then it's going to just pull its legs in and try and plop on its back. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Goodness. 13.
Ooh. Just not quite enough.
That happens.
As you take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oof. And that's
God, I gotta be able to
no
do math
range.
here. Oh, nope, that's
Yeah.
not correct numbers. We had a full rest, so I should be at 21.
You fall onto the ground as the crab gets up and turns to face you, Ziba.
I didn't hurt ya.
The crab at the farthest eastern part of the map is going to head towards Livy, but is unable to make it all the way. The crab near the log, closer to the shore, is going to turn towards Morgus, where it does meet, and is going to try and pinch you with its pinchers.
Hi.
22 to hit.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Wait.
That
Oh, wait,
is-
actually.
Mhm.
Can I use cutting word to roll that attack down? Well, actually, it's 22, so no matter what, it's probably gonna hit. Never mind. Never mind. I
Okay.
want to use my new ability. I'm getting very excited.
It's 4 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Uh, 7 for my
You
strength
are
save.
grappled in the claws of this creature.
Wow.
Wow. Go crabs.
Mark is kind of like, whoa, what?
Beautiful. The crab closest to the boat on the shore is going to head towards Godfrey, trying to pinch it. And so will the last crab of the circle, while the 2 remaining crabs in the ocean seem kind of unfazed by the command. So... 13 to hit.
That is a miss.
All right. Natural 20. Thank you, Cozy Gamer, for my rainbow dice.
Cozy Gamer, I applaud the beautifulness of your rainbow dice, but also I resent you for their accuracy.
Great. 6 bludgeoning damage, and I need that strength save.
Okay. It's a natural 1 on the strength save.
Oh no, you were also grappled. And you drop the boy. Shit. The boy falls to the sand and kind of clambers away from you.
Get out of here, boy.
Let me. Where did that? There he goes.
Boy,
All right.
run.
And that's back to you, Godfrey.
All right, I will try to break free from this crab's grasp.
Mm-hmm.
Would that take an action and an athletics or acrobatics?
That would be an action, and it's athletics. Yes, or acrobatics.
Okay, I will choose acrobatics if I get the choice.
Mm-hmm.
That's another natural 1.
Jesus.
I've rolled like 20 natural 1s this week. Like, no joke.
You feel the crab's pinchers just out of sheer unluckiness. Like one of the barbs itself starts to penetrate through your back, and you take 4 piercing damage.
Okay. So that was my action, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's all I can do. It's the end of my
Okay.
turn. Wait, I'm
Alright.
sorry. Did I take more damage from it right there? How much
Yeah.
did I take?
4 piercing
Yikes.
for your nat 1.
Okay.
All right. The turtle druid is just going to go, yes, yes, brothers and sisters. We are the superior beings.
I mean, you are. Crabs are fantastic. They're so cute, and their shells are magnificent.
And you're just kind of dancing up there. Like, yeah, yes.
Do we? I know we're a mortal
not Solidity.
peril, but do we have? Ugh, fine. Fine. I'm sorry, by the way. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have to. I also. All right. A child. Please run far away. Dear brother.
Which child are you?
I'm not a child!
No, not you, Dee Dee. The child that Godfrey was forced to let go of.
Oh.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, I'm trying to think. Alrighty, I'm gonna do the one that's approaching me. I'm gonna do Dissonant Whispers. He has to make a wisdom saving throw. I know crabs are perfect creatures, but I hope it's not really great in wisdom.
Natural 20.
What?
Wow.
I will send the picture
Yeah.
to the Discord, Patreon followers Discord. I will do it right
believe
now.
you.
You all can see it.
I mean, I believe you, but like, holy shit.
Just feels unfair
still-
that
These
I'm getting
chaos
the
dice are
ones to counter
fantastic.
your
Give me some.
20s.
And with this, Livy's fondness for crabs was very short-lived.
No, he still loves crabs. This just proves to him they're perfect beings.
Oh, okay.
Does the spell do half
I was just
damage?
gonna say half damage.
Oh, nice. And it doesn't, like, drive them away.
No pushing backwards, just half damage.
12.
Nice!
Nice. Cool.
I'm also going to be moving. How far can I? How far can I go? How far can I go? I'm gonna move towards the edge of the map. Here.
All right, heading south down the beach the way you came. All right, Morgus, you are also
feed the
grappled.
crabs again,
Okay.
as an apology.
I think Morgus is going to his eyes are still going to be glowing, and then he's just going to like hold out a hand toward the face of this crab or wherever its eyes are, and the little galaxy of blue, white, and gold sparkles is going to like start swirling in his hand, and then he's just going to release this cone of that white and gold fire. I'm going to cast Burning Hands at first level, pretty much just at the crab, just point
Hell yeah.
blank. That is a dexterity saving throw, DC 14.
That's a 15 on the dice. Plus 2.
Oh, man.
7. It's still half damage for this crab.
Right, I'm going to roll this. I'll take half damage on that. That's okay.
So 7 damage to this crab.
Yeah, and then it is a full action to try to get out of the
Yes.
grapple, correct?
So you do not get to
So
do
yep,
that.
I'm just gonna stay right here then. That's gonna be my turn.
Great. I'm actually going to roll a check for the crab to see if they release their claws. Just from the damage. Nope.
Can I? Would that be a save?
No. It's just my own ruling against this because it doesn't make realistic sense that there's no ruling that these crabs wouldn't like drop you if they're injured. Anyway,
Someday I'll do
Ziba. Yeah.
something.
I don't know if I could do this, so you'll have to let me know. But what I would like to do is back away at an equal pace to the crab's pace to try and get them to follow me, but move farther away from Turtle Man. and keep a readied action to attack if they attack me or get too close. How does that work in combat rounds?
How are you persuading or like goading this crab to follow you?
I didn't feel like I would have to really goad them that much since they're already kind of targeting me. I guess I want to see how committed they are to that. Because I don't really want to attack the crabs.
Yeah. I'm going to stick with like normal game mechanics rules here, where if you want to do that, you're going to end up moving 5 feet at a time.
Okay.
Or take an attack of opportunity. So you'll move on your turn, the crab will move on its turn, and you can inch away from the turtle if that's what you'd like to do.
Am I within their range right now for...
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In that case, I'll just dust myself off from the ground after being thrown by a giant crab and be like, oh, that hurt a little more than the roof, but not quite as bad. And just ready my sword to attack if they attack me.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Crab A, having just been hit by Livy, is going to continue their journey toward him. Not able to make it there, but making his way.
Making his way. Scuttling
Across
fast.
the beach.
Walk. He's down the beach. I'm bad at singing and I'm bad at wordplay. But he's a crab.
Crab B
Scuttling down a beach.
is indeed going to try to attack Ziba.
Shocking.
19 to hit.
I'm gonna be rolling that. Cutting word.
Well, things happen. Yeah, 19 will hit.
Wait, no, I'm gonna roll cutting word. You can
Yeah, go for it.
roll the... Which die? It doesn't say. It just says roll the die. I'm assuming a d6?
It's your bardic inspiration
I
dice.
assumed.
And it expends a use of your bardic
Yeah, it
inspiration.
says that. It's just... Didn't specify? Oh, 6.
So now it does not hit.
All right.
Yay!
Great. What does this look like, Livy?
Livy will sees that Ziba is about to be. I miss like the crab is like swinging its giant claw, like sideways, and Livy will scream, "Duck!"
I love it. Ziba, you duck, bringing your greatsword down towards the claw itself, but the crab is too quick. And as your sword comes down onto, hoping to hit the soft part of like the crab claw arm, instead you hit the claw itself, which is rather sturdy and hard, and you do not hit the crab with your 13.
Well, they'd be perfect if they weren't trying to kill us.
Listen, I didn't say they weren't assholes. They're just perfect beings.
Beautiful. The next crab is going to try and grab a hold of Godfrey's arm. That's a 4.
How am I opposing it? Can it be athletics or acrobatics, or is it?
Oh no.
Oh.
It's not the crab that is grappling you, the secondary crab there. So it misses, and then the crab who has you grappled is just gonna squeeze a little bit. And you take 1 more bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
And that's to you, Godfrey.
All right, Godfrey will close his eyes for a moment and be like, "You're not going to be bested by a crab. Oh, I'm going to punch that fucking turtle." And then I'm going to try to get out of the crab shell one more time. The Crab
Yep.
claw. It's acrobatics.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah. How do you use your acrobatics to get out of this?
So what I do is I brace my hands against the claw and I wait till it brings me down just close enough that I could kick its face and springboard out of it. I'm going to bonus action to Step of the Wind to disengage and increase my jump speed. So I'm going to swing up onto the top of the claw and then jump over the crab. And as I'm midair, going to draw my short sword from behind my coat. I'm going to run right up to the turtle and put the sword against his neck and go, "Call them off or I will kill you."
Great.
And that's...
All of that sounds amazing, except for that the turtle is raised about 10 feet off the ground on like a little natural cliff
So
face
I have
here.
40...
Do you have
I have
enough?
40 feet of movement, and with Step of the
Yep.
Wind, my long jump is 24 feet horizontally, and my high jump
Hell
is
yeah.
8 feet off the ground.
Yeah, you have plenty. Great. He says,
Not a chance. Not for my brothers and sisters.
and that's his turn.
Can
Great.
I,
Actively engage.
can I also use
Yeah,
my
go
bonus
ahead.
action to use my healer's healing on myself?
You use your bonus
To Step of the Wind,
already.
you're right. My bad.
Beautiful. The turtle, with the knife to his throat, stomps his foot. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, Godfrey.
It's good. It's looking good. That's 20.
Okay. Yeah, that saves as a thunderous wave of energy ripples through the ground and the air coming out from the turtle. You will take half this damage as I find the dice I'm looking for because they're hiding from me for some reason. 10 halved to 5.
All right.
And you are able to stand your ground. All right. Olivia.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try to do dissonant whispers to the fucking crab who won't get off me.
Mm-hmm. Give me that wisdom. No, that's a 10.
Nope. Awesome. This goddamn crab. No, it's just a 9.
Oh. All right.
The crab's away from me.
What does your dissonant whispers look like?
He doesn't sing because he's bad at it. So he gently hums his lyre, and no one but the crab will hear this faint haunting melody just like creeping into its ears as Lily stares it directly into the eyes. And I'm assuming this creeps the fucking thing out.
Yeah, you watch as it looks up from its movement, its trek towards you, and the tiny beady eyes just sticking out of the shell catch yours, and they hold, and the whites of that eye starts to turn red, and the tiny holes on the side of its shell with the where its ears are start to kind of drip blood down. This thing is not looking good now. It is not great. This is in a bad shape.
Most importantly, it's gonna get away from me.
You still have your movement?
That's right. I can move. I can flee, I can run.
I have legs.
I guess. I think I'm gonna actually stay here. That's just the best place for me, especially with that goddamn crab not wanting to be near me.
Yeah. Cool. Morgus.
Okay. Morgus is... His eyes are still glowing, and he's gonna let out like a growl just of irritation. And then he's going to just like blur with motion, then go out of existence. And then 30 feet closer to the tree line, Morgus is going to just reappear in this blur of like motion again. I'm using my bonus action to use Misty Step.
Hell yeah, you are.
Just out of the claw. And then when I get there, I want to look at the boy and be like, into the woods! Hide in the woods!
Still there.
You look at him, he looks up to you, he's like on his belly trying to crawl through the sand, and as he looks up at you, you can see sort of this gauntness, these heavy circles under his eyes. His cheeks are kind of sunken in, and he keeps trying to like stand up or move more, and he's very weak. And he looks up. Please, sir, I haven't had any food in a week.
Okay. For my action, Morgus is going to lift his hand, and some of those galaxy sparklies are going to sort of swirl again, and then I'm going to cast a magic missile.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to send all 3 bolts at this crab right behind the boy.
Cool.
So,
Roll me that damage.
yeah. It's supposed to be 3d4. I'm going to do it 2 more times. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so those 3 numbers are the total damage onto the 1 crab.
Great. 9 total damage as you send out your missiles. And the force energy just swirls through the air up over the boy's head and punctures through the hard outer shell of this crab. And you hear it go, and its legs kind of fall, and it hunches a little bit, and it kind of turns its body to look towards you, but it's, again, as badly injured as the one that Livy has hit.
Okay, I used Misty Step, which is a teleport thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I still have all of my movement.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, if I go grab the boy,
Mm-hmm.
would it be an action or bonus action to grab the boy and start dragging him away? Or could I use part of my movement for that? How do you want to rule that?
Yeah, you can use your movement to get there, but you wouldn't be able to like grab hold or do any of the pulling or moving action.
Sure. I'm going to get up to the boy, essentially. And if I can, I want to interpose. I want to put the boy behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So, me between crab
Yeah.
and boy, essentially. That's going to be my turn.
Great. He lets you do it. He is larger than you. As you get closer, he looks to be about like 13, 14 years old. And is human. So, you know, larger than Morgus, but you're a strong, sturdy dwarf. Well, that is a wrap. Episode 23. Holy moly. That means there's at least 23 hours of content in this adventure. That seems crazy to me. If you're still enjoying it, tell your friends. Tell your local game store. Tell anyone. Scream it to the rooftops. Share it on social media. We are just under 1,000 total listens of the podcast in less than a year, which is crazy. This is totally starting from scratch in terms of followers, so we're super excited about that. We are about a fourth of the way to our Patreon goal of having $100 a month that goes towards all of our costs. Currently, we're not making any money on this podcast. We're doing it just for you and for fun and because we like it. But if we could just even break even for myself, I know that would take a lot of stress off of us and allow us to continue to make this podcast without any financial restraints. Yeah, we love you. Thank you so much. Follow us wherever you want to on socials, and I hope you listen to the next episode. It's going to be great. Intro and outro by Nolan Clock. Everything else by myself, Mystic Musings. Have a great day.